Hi everybody, hope you're doing great today. We're going to start a brief unit on probability. And probability is a great topic because it's one of the most useful parts of mathematics. And probability helps us answer questions such as, what are the chances it will rain? Do you think the Red Sox have a chance to win? How likely are you to go to the beach on the next hot day? Do you expect to do well on the test? Or what are the odds the seed will sprout? So when we're talking about probability, we're trying to make sense of what might happen in the future. That's all probability is about, predicting the future. And we're going to start here with kind of a weather forecast that isn't true. I made it up. So you don't have to copy down the pictures. There's absolutely no need for that. But what I would like you to do is write this part right here. So Monday, there's a 0% chance of rain. We say that that's impossible. So let's do this. So 0% chance means that an event is impossible. Now let's look at Tuesday. If we're saying there's a 25% chance of rain, it's probably not going to rain, right? And when we just have a 25% chance, we say that that is unlikely. Unlikely. So what you've written down so far is that 0% chance means impossible, and 25% chance means unlikely. So here we are on Wednesday, a 50% chance. We use the expression, will that happen? Oh, well, it's 50-50. And that's what this means, that there's half of a chance that it will and half of a chance that it won't. And we call a 50% chance, the terminology is as likely as not. And that means it is as likely to happen as it is to not happen. There's equal chances. Thursday's not looking like a great day. There's 75% chance of rain. And the word we use for that, when there's a pretty good chance of like that, we say that it is likely. So again, you've written down that 0% chance means impossible, 25% chance means unlikely, 50% chance means as likely as not, 75% chance means it's likely, and 100% chance means it is certain. There is absolutely no doubt that something's going to happen. So there's the terminology that we use when we're just speaking in general terms about probability. So let's take a look at something else. So here I have a bag of marbles. And I was bored, so I drew the bag. You certainly don't need to. But what you do need to jot down is that we have 8 red, 5 blue, and 3 green. What's the total number of marbles that we have? Wow, a mosquito just flew across my screen. I hope it doesn't come back to bite me. What's the total number of marbles in here? 8 plus 5 plus 3 is 16. So we have 16 marbles total. 16 marbles total. So let's see, what's the likelihood of getting a green? I have 1, 2, 3 green out of 16 total. And which word describes when there's not a very good chance that something will happen? Remember, we call that unlikely. Unlikely. What's the chance of getting a red? Well, let's see. We have 8 red out of 16 total. And since 8 is half of 16, there's really a 50-50 chance. So we say that that is as likely as not. So let me back up for a second. You should have written down getting a green, unlikely. Getting a red, as likely as not. How about getting a marble? If you reach in and pull something out, it's 100% chance that you will get a marble. That is certain. How about getting a pink? What's the probability of getting a pink? Well, since there aren't any pink, getting a pink is impossible. That's impossible. And how about getting a red or a green? So let's say I were going to give you $1 if you reached in and got a red or a green. You've got a pretty good chance, right? Because 11 of the marbles out of the 16 are red or green. So your chances of getting that $1 are likely. So let's look back at these numbers over here, just quickly. So a 0% chance means something is impossible. What would a 1% chance mean? Oh, that is highly unlikely. It's practically impossible. A 25% chance means something's unlikely, like when we were looking at the number of green marbles. It's unlikely that we would get one. 50% chance means as likely as not. A 75% chance means likely. What would an 80% chance mean? That's pretty close to 75, so we would say it's likely. How about a 99% chance? That is so close to certain, I can almost guarantee that something will happen. So we're just going to be working with this vocabulary on your independent work today. And let me put that out for you. So there are only 10 Scrabble letters left in a box. I hope I have that whole thing on the screen. I have R, R, E, 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 R, N, E, E, R. And you don't have to draw the squares around, but you do need to write down those letters, all of them. So you're going to answer this question first. How many E's? How many R's are there? So you're just counting them up here. And how many N's? So down here, you're going to determine the likelihood. And I've given you all that terminology that we just talked about. So what I'll see on your paper is that you have written getting an E, and you've chosen one of these ideas. Getting an R, and then you've chosen one of these ideas. So let's see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have to tell you, I can't remember if you use one of these more than once. So you may end up using an idea twice. So I know you're going to do a great job with this. Hope to see you at office hours on Monday. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, kids.